after this nightmare game. I desperately need something lighthearted and non-toxic. Alba would be a breath of fresh air.
Okay, I got done talking to Gnome. They gaslit each other. And now, where the fuck do I go?
We're probably too late.
Cutscene, that's where I'm going.
Sylvia facepalms and sighs in frustration. Ugh,
Hold up.
I swear the navigation in this game is horrible.
Sorry, officers.
Where the
No
hell are we
props.
supposed to go now?
I wasn't talking to you.
Yes, we do know you. Boulder, Colorado. A couple of days ago. You were traveling on a bus.
And carrying a plant.
The motel, right. How
Mind
are
telling
you?
us what you were doing there? And why you didn't stick around after the explosion?
Why would I stick around after the
There's
explosion?
no need for an interrogation. I'm Praetor Walker. This is Prefect King.
Sylvia shakes her
I
head in
apologize.
disbelief.
I'm not
Seriously,
good with names.
that's the worst plot point ever.
was yours
Who the
again?
hell sticks around the site of
I
an
don't wanna have to guess and
explosion?
embarrass
That's
you.
just asking for trouble.
I'm Emily.
Emily. Right.
That's not the name you gave us back in Colorado.
The Prefect has a very good memory. Maybe you gave us a false name?
Oh
If
no, I chose the wrong name.
Where was this one at the time?
Sylvia
This
facepalms
one.
again, even harder than before.
Were you
Are you
there?
kidding me right now? You picked the wrong
I don't
freaking
like being
name?
referred to as
How do
either
you mess up
this
something
one,
so
that
basic?
one, or it.
I don't remember the name.
They were taking care of some errands.
Sylvia groans in
no,
exasperation,
there's no
her
problem
patience
here,
wearing
officers.
thin. Well, that's
Wrong
just
mans.
great. Brilliant move, genius. You don't even know the name of the character we're supposed to be playing as.
Innocent men.
Sure, we're cool, but we still need some answers.
Okay.
Why were you at the motel minutes before it went up in flames?
With a potted plant, for some reason.
You made quite an impression.
Especially after we
Strolling,
just
we're
ran
just
into each other at
strolling.
the station.
I was just out for a walk.
Walking.
Strolling,
your
huh?
plant.
More like
Everyone enjoys
lost
a
and
bit of
aimless.
fresh air.
You
That
have
was
no
not
idea
what
where
you
we're
told us
supposed
at
to
the
be
time.
going, do you?
It's getting very hard to believe anything you're saying.
I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for the discrepancies. Well, I think that's all. Do you have any more questions, Prefect?
Yeah. See, first off, that motel was front to a terrorist op. Also,
Move! Shit! Run!
Fuck you, pigs.
Sylvia snickers at Vatic's outburst. Language, sir. But yeah, screw those pigs. They're not helping us one bit.
Hey, where's the fire?
Someone's after us.
You let us take care of that, mate.
Where are you going?
Sorry, gotta catch a train, mate.
I guess we're just running out of town.
Don't end up like us.
Sylvia rolls
Don't
her
end up
eyes
like
in
us.
disbelief. Of course.
What?
Running. Just what everyone does when they don't know where to go. Brilliant plan.
The music bringing people together.
I think that fat man just ate those people.
Fuck.
Sylvia looks at the screen, horrified and disgusted. Oh God, what the hell just happened? Did that fat guy just eat those people? That's messed up.
He sucked them in like Kirby.
Why? I guess he hated
Sylvia
justice
is
even more
completely
than we
baffled by
do.
the weird mechanics of the game. Wait, he
We
sucked
need
them
to
in like
disembark
Kirby?
at the next
What kind of game is
And we
this?
need to drive
It's
through
like
the
they're
mountains.
trying to be
Get
edgy
as
for the
far away
sake
from
of being
Chicago as
edgy,
possible.
and it's just
And make our way
absurd.
to Detroit tomorrow. Justice knows who we are. They know about the bus. They're attacking the weave. No more mistakes. No more screw-ups. No more drinking. Everything's changed. This mission's on the line, and I won't let it all go to hell.
Is Theo actually being a man for once?
Sylvia raises an eyebrow, intrigued. Hold up, Theo's actually being a man for once? Is he finally doing something useful for a change?
We're going to Rotown, wherever the fuck that is. I guess there's robots and there's a guy. Oh my god.
Sylvia rubs her temples again, feeling a headache coming on. Okay, hold on a second. We're going to what now? Rowtown? As in, we have to row a boat to get there? She sees the robots and the guy. And robots? Seriously? What kind of place is this?
Soon.
This game just keeps getting weirder and weirder.
Died saving our asses. Doesn't that bother you?
We don't know that he died.
Well, he went Nova. Either that killed him or Justice did.
Fuck yeah, we don't know if he
Dead's
died.
dead,
I thought he was just
Theo.
using his fucking voice power.
He made a choice to sacrifice himself.
Sylvia rolls her eyes again, getting more and more frustrated. Of course, because we don't know whether or not a major character died. How hard is it to make it clear if they're alive or dead? And what the hell is voice power supposed to mean? This game is just filled with random nonsense.
To begin with. I should have put my foot down.
We're here now, and the bus is not going anywhere.
It can't go where we're going.
I'll fill you all in on the details once we've met with our Nova Scotia contact.
Oh, we're gonna abandon the bus? That's my favorite
A
character.
little while. We're early. So let's just...
Sylvia lets out a
lay low.
sarcastic sneer. Gee, that's just great.
We'll be out of the...
Of course we have to abandon the bus, because why would we
This is
want to
where I
keep
was
something that actually makes some sense in this
Detroit.
messed up game, right?
Rotown. In the robot factories. I guess it's home.
What's eating her? Or them? I forget what conclusion CT came to last
Just
night.
let it be, Eli.
This game is exhausting.
Please don't wander off, boss.
Sylvia nods in
Stay
agreement,
close to the
her
bus.
irritation evident. You can
Just
say
in
that
case.
again. This game is a total headache.
whoa.
The mechanics,
Can you
the
style it back?
story, everything. It's like they're trying to make us suffer.
Here, let's give this guy an oak sapling.
this little guy a few days ago. Someone had dug it up.
Sylvia raises an eyebrow, confused by the strange request. Wait, we're supposed to give this guy an oak sapling? Why in the world would we do that? This game is seriously making my brain hurt.
I don't know about that, but it was old. And there was
The guy likes plants for some
definitely
reason.
something magical about it. that
Sylvia
inspired
sighs, shaking
my
her head in
love for
disbelief.
all things
Okay,
grow.
sure. We're giving a random guy an
Down
oak
to the
sapling
sewer.
because he likes
It needs to be
plants.
planted and
Because that
cared.
makes perfect sense in this
I'll
chaotic
find
mess of a
place for it to
game.
settle.
Let's check up on my
I
sister.
warned
That's
you
kind of a
about
bitch.
drinking.
I know. Shut up, please. Shut up. No, I'll
Sylvia
get over
shakes
it.
her head,
I'm lucky
annoyed yet
Sylvia alive.
unsurprised. Oh, wow, great.
There are people out
Let's
there
check
willing
up on
to
your
die
sister,
to
who
save
apparently
us.
is a real
This is a
piece of
wake-up
work.
call, right?
Because why would we
And we
want to
make
deal with
justice
sane
pay
people
for the
in this
deaths they
game,
caused.
right?
I can eat peach rings when I play this game.
Sylvia gives Vattic a look of bewilderment. Wait,
Hey.
what did you just say? Eat picture rings?
Football jersey.
What on earth are you talking about?
say I was
And why would you
excited.
even think of doing
Timing
something so
is-
random?
Interesting. But the gesture is appreciated.
No, I'm eating peach rings.
I've always been a fan. And
Sylvia
sometimes a
rolls
player.
her eyes and
I played
shakes
with
her
the
head
guys
in
the band.
disbelief. Oh, of
Tia.
course you're eating peach rings.
younger.
Why not snack on some random
play better
sweets
than
while we
me,
play this
but I
dumpster
spent a
fire of a
good
game?
decade cheering
That
for the
makes
Waves.
total sense.
Can't get caught dead wearing it on the East Coast, though.
Morale's flagging.
Pep talks aren't my thing. I do steady, I do stern. But they need some TLC. The crew's been through a lot. I mean, I prepared for this, for every eventuality. But there are still too many moving pieces, and now I don't know what lies ahead. We have to assume they're coming after us now. Let me know when you're ready to go meet our contact. There's still time. If you want to check in with the others, just walk around for a bit.
We got lucky last night.
You and Gnome got lucky. The rest of us were never in danger, just inebriated. Which was deeply unprofessional. I'm sorry about that. Man, I'm thirsty.
Remind me, who are we meeting and why?
One of Nova Scotia's people in Toronto.
People, can we
He
get
does
on with
business
it?
on both sides of the border, so he's able to cross the bridge. Get us
Sylvia
north, out
groans
of the
in
Republic
frustration,
before
feeling
we
the same
return to
way.
Maine.
Seriously.
We'll
Can
still
we
need
just
to
get this
stay off
over
the
with?
radar in
This
Canada.
game is already
The last
draining
thing
my
they want on
soul.
their
Let's
hands
keep
is a bunch of
going
wanted
and hope for the
fugitives from
best.
Republic. That'd be a diplomatic nightmare. I don't know
Also, I
exactly
fucked up in the
how
previous
they're going to get us across the
recording.
bridge,
I thought this guy was like a white
we'll
guy.
have to ditch the bus.
But he's not. He's Latino.
Justice will be looking for it. Should have bought some water.
It's
Sylvia
treated like a
looks at
white
the
guy,
screen,
though.
realizing the character's
walk around for a
ethnicity.
bit.
Oh
Let me know
no,
when you're ready to
seriously?
head.
You thought he was a white guy? How did you miss that? And now you have to redo the recording. This game just keeps throwing curveballs at us.
Let's go.
Time
Let's
to
go on to
go?
the next part of the
Time
game.
to go.
Yay.
Eli, Ziggy, we could use some backup.
Sylvia sighs, not sharing Vattic's enthusiasm. Yeah, let's go on to the next part.
Why
because
meet
why wouldn't we
here?
want to inflict more
This
torture on
desolate
ourselves?
industrial
Yay, indeed.
wasteland.
I think you just answered your own question.
This must be paradise for you, see? This place is littered with dobots.
Dobots.
Dead robots, Theo. Obviously, Rotown's a graveyard filled with dobots. It was time for scavenger hunt.
Hey, I almost got my bat fully upgraded.
Hopefully these things won't wake up. Like
Wish I was more
Sylvia rolls
excited.
her eyes, still not
You think
impressed.
CT
Of course,
guys
because
think they
why
were
wouldn't we be
like
focusing on weapon
friends or-
upgrades in the middle of this mess?
CT didn't grow up.
That's how you know it's a
They
great
were just
game.
built here.
When upgrading your bat is the highlight of the
Did I
experience.
just get 8? Did he give me 8? Oh my god, he gave me 8. I'm done with my bat. I completed.
batteries and robot parts with you, but I feel really conflicted about picking apart CT's
Sylvia
first
looks at the
cousin.
screen,
I haven't looked at a
confused by
single
the
ability it
sudden
does.
surprise.
That's not-
Wait, he gave you 8 upgrade points? Is that some kind of glitch or cheat code?
This is it.
And who bleeds a bat? This game is getting weirder and weirder by the
Stay out
minute.
here, keep watch. I don't want to spook our contact. And I also want a heads up.
If anything happens, we'll knock 2 times.
And if everything's fine, we'll knock 3 times.
No, that's just confusing, Eli.
We need to plan not just for a worst case scenario, Ziggy, but also for the best.
Yeah, Eli. Eli's so
Just
positive,
keep
isn't he?
watch. Let us know. And if anything happens,
Sylvia
we'll
chuckles
regroup at the
sarcastically.
bus.
Oh, absolutely. Eli's like a ray of sunshine, isn't he? Always so positive and cheerful in the face of chaos and despair. He's just delightful.
Wait, am I following this guy? I guess I am.
So, this is where they made them.
Made what?
The
Sylvia
ARC
watches the
models,
screen
like
with a hint of
CT,
annoyance.
The Henrys
Looks
and
like
Bettys.
you are. Why not
They built
follow a
them in
random
Rotown
stranger in this
for
already
the
confusing
noise.
game?
These factories
What could
have been
possibly
abandoned
go
for
wrong?
decades. Why the sudden interest in robotics?
Know thy enemy. Yo.
There's really no reason to get electrical parts anymore
So,
because my bat
where's
is
this
done.
contact of yours?
They'll be here. Nova Scotia
Sylvia
has never
snickered.
not kept
Well,
their word.
isn't that just
They
great?
bailed on us
No
in
more
Chicago.
endless searching for
Bar was
electrical
flush
parts
with
now that your bat
justice.
is
We
all
had
powered
no
up. Because heaven
might
forbid
hope
we
not.
have to do anything productive in
And
this
we
game.
can't just keep driving east, hoping to make it to Maine on our own. They're looking for us now. We have to ditch the bus and cross into Canada. So, we wait until they show up, even if it takes all day.
This is the right place.
Yes.
Yay, waiting. Hell yeah. My favorite thing to do in a video game.
Sylvia groans, expressing her disgust. Oh yes, the absolute joy of waiting during gameplay. Who needs action and excitement when you can just sit there and watch the clock tick, am I
Ooh.
right? Such a thrilling
They're late.
experience.
They'll come.
I do not like
A person's here. Oh my god, what the fuck?
Don't put your germs
What?
on me.
Sylvia looks at the
You
screen
some
in
fucking
disbelief.
Dragon Ball?
Wait, what the hell is happening now? Another random character? This game is just tossing a circus of confusion at us.
Watch out. He has the flu.
Please, be quiet.
He's a very diverse amputee,
Why
because
are there
everyone in
two
this
of
game is diverse.
There was only supposed to be one of you.
We're looking for batteries.
Sylvia rolls her
They
eyes,
couldn't give her
noticing the
robot
game's
legs?
focus on diversity.
What the hell
Oh,
are
of
you
course.
talking about?
Because we need to meet our quota
You're
of
late.
diverse characters. Because representation
You're
is the
looking
only thing that
for
matters,
batteries.
not actually creating an
Those are
enjoyable
some
game
Nice
experience.
shoes, mister.
Nice shoes. I don't get it. Oh, right. The code phrase. I forgot. Thanks. I just had them shined?
That's not the right.
Oh, screw this. You're Theo, I'm Desmond. Nova Scotia sent me, and this person is Mrs.
Ah! No names. Just Nai is fine.
Oh, this person's name is Nai.
You're breaking
Kill it.
protocol.
We're running late since this one refused to cooperate. I don't have time for protocol
Sylvia
and all that
groans
spy
in
crap.
frustration. Of
Who's the
course, we
girl?
have to kill it, because that's surely the solution in this game. Because why would we want to try and talk things through, right? Let's just jump straight
Theo,
to violence.
you didn't say anything
Fantastic.
about a lady in a wheelchair.
I'm no lady, and this is no wheelchair. This is a robo. It's amazing, and I could kick your ass any day, young woman.
Okay.
Why is she threatening to fight me? I didn't even say anything.
Who is she, Desmond? We were told it was going to be
Sylvia
just you.
shakes her head, completely
Seems we
baffled
were
by the
both
game's logic.
caught
Wait,
unawares.
she's threatening
She's
to
a
fight you
noble.
for no apparent
We're taking
reason?
her to
This
Nova
game just
Scotia.
keeps getting
I'm
more
going
and more
some-
senseless. It's like they're
There's
trying
no
to create
time.
conflict out of thin air.
Oh my god, they call her a gilf. That's fucking disgusting.
Sylvia sighs, completely shocked by the game's inappropriate language. Oh wow, that's just
Look,
great.
clock's
They're
ticking.
actually calling her a
Everyone
gilf
is
now?
just gonna
That's
have to
beyond
deal.
disrespectful.
You're going
and
with
in a
them,
supposedly
and you're
serious
taking
game,
her.
no less.
And
This
now,
is getting more
we need to
distasteful
get
by the
going.
minute.
Hold on. We don't even know what the plan is. I'm not rushing out of here until I understand what's going on.
Christ, Fine. We have, a few minutes. What do you need to know?
How
Let's
do we
learn about
get across the
Chicago.
bridge?
Why did you leave us hanging at the bar?
Sylvia snickers, skeptical about learning anything useful from this game.
Reports.
Oh, so now we're gonna learn
Justice
about
activity.
Chicago,
I mean, I
are
couldn't
we?
risk-
Because this game hasn't disappointed us
and-
enough
and-
already.
and this one was handed
Let's
to
see
me
what
and-
kind of
and- and
nonsense they
getting
come up
her
with
into the
about the
city.
Windy City.
Look, changes happen, schedules shift. You got the message, and you're here now. Can we just get on with things? We have a truck. You and your crew will have to get in the back together with Nai here.
Where's this truck?
Close. Is that all? Because
Why are you so nervous?
This man is very
nervous?
suspiciously
I'm not
nervous.
But we're on a schedule here, and we need
Sylvia
to get
raises
going.
an eyebrow,
Whose schedule?
noticing the character's odd
Yours?
behavior.
Justice is
Yeah,
looking
seriously,
for you
why is he so nervous? This game
I
just
think
loves
it's
to
in
shove
your best
suspicious
interest
characters at us
to leave
every step of the way.
As soon as possible. Close. Is that all? Because we really should get going.
And
How do you know Justice is looking for us? Did you tell him that, Theo?
It
Did I tell
doesn't
you that?
matter, and you're wanted people, and we need to get you out of Detroit and the Republic too fucking sweet.
As I was
I'm not
saying.
sure about this white
How do we
man
get across
in
the
this
bridge?
diverse game.
Won't they search the back?
I have contacts. They owe me favors.
Sylvia
okay?
shakes her head, rolling
You
her
let
eyes
me
yet
worry
again.
about all of that.
Oh, of course you're not sure
just
about the
worry
one
about
white
getting
dude
your
in this
people
diverse
together.
game.
No more
Why
questions
wouldn't
from
we
me.
have a token
Think.
white character in the middle of
Please,
all this
go round up your little
representation?
gang and
It's
let's
clearly
all
going to
regroup
make this
outside.
game more
I'll take
relatable
you to
and
the truck.
realistic.
It's just on the other side of the
Well,
tracks.
clearly he's the
And
villain.
please, hurry. We have a schedule to keep.
Sylvia lets
So-
out a sarcastic scoff. Oh, absolutely.
Some contact
Why
you
wouldn't
got
he be
there.
the villain?
They
It's
can't
the
all
perfect
be
cliche.
winners.
Make the only white character the villain to spice up the story.
Yes, ma'am.
Originality at its finest.
Manners. Lead the way, sweet cheeks.
We're surrounded by justice. Oh my god.
Sylvia groans, feeling overwhelmed. Oh great, we're surrounded by justice now! Because the game hadn't thrown enough nonsense at us already. Let's just keep piling on the chaos
Keep your
and
mouth
confusion.
shut or those snipers will fire. You'll be dead
Prefect,
before you say.
please. We don't want to kill you, but like Prefect Kim just told you, we have snipers on all the rooftops.
No one's here to go Nova and save you this time, deviants.
We're taking you into custody for multiple offenses, including the murder of justice officers, incitement to violence, terrorism. What the hell?
Oh my gosh, she's gonna draw her back. Robot! Yes, give us a thumbs up.
Sylvia sighs, shaking her head at the game's absurdity. Oh wow, now she's gonna draw her back! Because that's a perfectly logical response to any situation in this game.
They would
And why
never
not give
put
us a
anyone
thumbs
in
up while she's
danger.
at it? It's not like we're drowning in bizarre situations already.
And is CT still on that bus? What if they're trapped? How much heat could a robot take before?
Oh, the robot's on fire. Oh no,
Shit.
whatever.
I don't see anyone inside.
CT?
Sylvia chuckles wryly. Oh great, the robot's on fire now. Because nothing says fun like trying to save an
there
inanimate
anyone
object
else on
from
board?
burning to a
Everyone's
crisp.
safe. Let's
What
get
a
you out.
gripping game moment.
I think I just one-shot that person.
Bubble ahead.
CT, go.
Sylvia sighs, amused by the game's lack of challenge. Of course you one-shotted that person, because why wouldn't you? This game just likes to make everything ridiculously easy. No need for strategy or skill here. Just mindless violence to progress.
Surprise!
They made an electrical barrier. Wow.
Sylvia rolls her eyes in disbelief, shaking her head. Oh wow, an electrical barrier. That's so original and creative. Because adding more random obstacles to our already chaotic gameplay is clearly the way to go.
We need to take down that force field.
Words won't do much.
What we need are...
We got a way through.
Hell yeah, let's escape. It's gonna be easier from here. What the fuck is this thing? Like a pole. It's gonna be easy from here on out.
Sylvia snickered, her skepticism growing by the minute. Oh sure, because things have just been oh so easy in this game up until now. I'm sure it'll all be smooth sailing from this point on. Because that's
Wait,
just
is
how
this
this game works,
the
right?
Joker fucking hospital
Throws chaos
area?
at us and then suddenly
We
turns
saw in the
into a
picture?
casual stroll in the park.
Stand down. This is your final warning.
Whoa, what's happening?
I think CT brought some friends.
Where did they all come from?
Well, this is a robot graveyard.
So those
It's like
things
iRobot.
are
Oh my god.
basically
Zombots.
Zombots.
We've got to stop
Sylvia rolls
meeting
her
like
eyes,
this.
unimpressed by the comparison. Oh great, now it's like iRobot. Because this game wasn't already filled with enough references and cliches. Let's add one more robot movie to the mix.
Bitch attack.
How original.
So Pax, this is the guy who's weirdly fixated on you?
Sure is.
This guy is no fun at all. Pax, why aren't you
Aw, he survived.
Dire circumstances. The energy isn't right.
Sylvia chuckles, not at all surprised. Of course he survived, because this game just loves to give characters plot armor and immunity to everything.
attack.
Why let someone die when we can just have them miraculously survive every single time?
All I'm hearing is Pax like talking to us.
There's not much competition right now, but yes.
Oh yeah.
Girl
Man,
power.
Pax is so cool.
Everyone
Sylvia smirks, not totally convinced. Oh yeah, Pax is so cool.
This guy,
Because
for example,
what could
he
be
doesn't
cooler
seem
than
to
a
be a
robot
fan
that's
of my
probably
story.
gonna turn on us at any moment?
Okay, Element, my
Let's
station.
just keep
Everyone
getting
who's not a
attached to
cop.
fictional robotic characters. This game is already absurd enough as it is.
Hello, loser.
Too many.
These are big beefy guys. They don't stand a chance about
Only three.
against me and my woman power.
Told you.
In my defense, they keep running into me. It's not like I seek them
My
out.
brain is fucking gone,
Sylvia
dude.
snickers, finding the absurd situation kind of endearing. Oh yes, these beefy guys are clearly no match for our combined woman power.
Bitch attack.
Because in this game, Ron is clearly not as important as having a diverse and empowered character. Because that's how real life works, right?
Enough! You've left a trail of destruction behind you. Dead soldiers, some of them
You
just
could have
kids.
just left us alone.
You and your kind are a danger to our society. You need to be contained. I gave you a chance to surrender peacefully.
Just
But now we're
shut
being
up.
Oh, it's my overpowered sister. Wow. He's doing shit.
Sylvia lets out a sarcastic
No
laugh.
one
Of
move
course it's your
or I kill
overpowered
him.
sister. Because why wouldn't she be here to save the day?
If you
Because
hurt the
nothing
prey, doesn't
says
need to get
balance
hurt.
like having
If
an
everyone just
overpowered
backs
character
off.
on your
You
side.
don't do that.
This game just keeps getting more
Put down
and
your
more
weapon and we
outrageous.
can talk. Lady, please, shut up. Any smart ideas?
I'm all out.
You're not going to kill this dude, are you?
I don't want to, but we're in a bit of a pickle, Eli.
So what do? Can we use our Vox?
What, all of you guys?
We can use this to broadcast to our Vox, but whose vocals and what?
I can scare them, but I'm not sure that'll help us escape.
Wait a second. If we use my new Vox combined with yours,
We can combine our fucking stupid powers.
By
Cool.
New Vox.
bring out bitumen, Eli.
The asphalt
Sylvia
god
snickers,
won't do
shaking
much.
her head in
Trust me.
disbelief.
Give
Oh,
it a
great!
shot, and I'll help.
Now we can combine our stupid powers to make an even more convoluted mess. Because that's exactly what we need in this already chaotic game.
And so
Clearly, the perfect solution to any problem is just mashing together random abilities and hoping for the best. Brilliant.
size of a skyscraper.
The size of a skyscraper.
Oh my god, that's a big thing.
Sylvia looks at the screen and just groans. I should have known. Of course, there's another huge and intimidating obstacle to deal with. Because this game just enjoys throwing massive challenges at us. It's like the developers get off on making things as difficult and stressful as possible.
Train's coming. Hurry up.
We gotta escape. We gotta zoinks the fuck out of here, Scoops.
Sylvia laughs at the randomness of the statement. Oh yeah, we gotta escape! Let's just zoinks the FK out of here, Scoobs. Because why not throw some Scooby-Doo quotes into the mix?
Oh
this
my
game
gosh,
was
you stabbed my
already
tum-tum.
ridiculous enough. Let's just add a sprinkle of childhood cartoons for good measure.
Walker is a good man. He actually thought it was possible to save you people, that you could be reasoned with. Look where that got us. If he
Bitch is
dies,
gonna get hit by a train.
I'll hunt every single fucking one of you.
Sylvia sighs, shaking her head at the impending disaster. Oh great! So now a character is gonna get hit by a train. Because of course they are. Because what better
The
way
fuck
to
was
introduce
that?
more chaos and
What?
drama to this already ridiculous game? It's like, why
Wait, did
bother
Robot
having
get
a
hit?
story or any
Why did
semblance
Robot
of
get hit?
logic when you can
What?
just have characters getting hit by trains? Classic move.
That was fucking retarded. What the fuck was that? Why the robot get hit by a fucking train?
Come
What?
on, Z. You can't do anything
What?
for them.
Sylvia can't help but laugh at the absurd situation unfolding on the screen. Oh my god, that was just unbelievable. Why the hell did the robot get hit by a train? Seriously, what kind of game logic is that? It's like the devs just gave up on making any sense whatsoever.
Ah, this is lame
I
as
can't
fuck.
even believe what I'm watching right now.
So please help. She's not doing well.
someone just do something?
Stay with me, babe. We'll be fine.
How is she doing?
Blood. Too much blood. Soul, are you gonna do your thing?
If you give me some room, I'll do what I can.
Oh yeah, we have a
your
healer.
body electric. The armies of those I love.
Sylvia rolls her eyes at the introduction of yet another character. Oh great, a healer. Of course we do. Let's just add another member to our motley crew of mismatched characters. Because what kind of game would this be without a healer to balance out the nonsense?
Is it working?
I hope so. I never know what fucking bone to use. The whole thing's a mystery.
It's not just her. She's pregnant.
What do you mean?
Oh, wow.
What?
They revealed she's pregnant.
okay.
Oh my god.
I'll try another poem. Can death be
Sylvia shakes her head, still in disbelief.
but a dream.
Jesus, seriously? They made her pregnant now? This game just loves to throw curveballs. So now we have a pregnant character in the middle of a chaotic adventure. Because why not add more stress and complexity to the mix,
Transient
right?
pleasures, as a vision seem. And yet we think the greatest pains to die. How strange it is that man on earth should roam and lead a life of woe, but not forsake his rugged path, nor dare to view alone.
His poems are fucking awful.
His future
But to be
doom,
fair, he's just kind of doing them on the spot, just use his power.
to awake.
That was a short mission. I guess Sylvia said fuck you and went to bed. I feel like we'll be speedrunning this ending story. Which I'm fine with. Story fucking sucks anyways. That looks like the end of the game, and there's a baby in there. Oh my god. And look at all these people looking at me. And that thing is angry, a little robot. Oh my god. I hate this fucking game. I'm gonna get a glass of water. I'm gonna wait for Sylvia to wake up. Sylvia, we beat that level. Aren't you happy? It was very quick.
Sylvia laughs, feeling a mixture of relief and disbelief. Yeah, I guess we did beat the level. It was over so fast, I barely had time to process what was happening. Quick and chaotic, that's this game all right. Can't say I'm not a little happy, but this game keeps surprising me with its craziness.
What was your favorite part about that level?
Sylvia thinks for a moment, reflecting on the chaotic events. Well, if I'm being honest, my favorite part was probably the ridiculously cliché. I mean, seriously, who doesn't love watching a character get hit by a train in a video game? It's so over the top and absurd that it just made me laugh. Classic video game moment, right there.
My favorite part is when the robot died when it didn't have to.
Sylvia chuckles, unable to hide her amusement. Oh yeah, I definitely agree that the robot's unnecessary death was a highlight. But I mean, why even bother having a robot character if they're just gonna sacrifice themselves for no reason? It was so sudden and unexpected, it just added to the chaotic nature of this game. Truly a memorable moment indeed.
I really hope this is the end of the game. Please let it be the end. Even though they just introduced a new character, I don't give a
hoping for some
fuck.
respite from the insanity. Oh, me too. I hope this is the end of this wild ride. I don't think I can take much more of this game's
Please
endless
turn that
surprises.
down. I don't wanna
It would
hear
be
anything
nice
more
if the
about
developers
squirrels.
could give us
There's supposed to be a
closure and
briefing
wrap
on the
things
Rotom
up
incident.
instead of
We were
throwing
there,
more chaos our way.
I'm not sure we need the
But knowing
official
this game,
adjective.
there's probably going to be something completely off the walls waiting for us around the next corner.
God's creatures. Squirrels, Our Greatest National Treasure by President Samuel Ward. Available now wherever fine books are sold nationwide.
Kind of hope that everyone dies in a nuclear blast.
This is it.
Citizens,
Sylvia
Why
laughs
is
at
the
the dark
magistrate doing
thought.
the briefing?
Oh my god, that's quite the dark wish. But honestly,
Turn it up.
in a game like this, it wouldn't
What?
surprise me. Nuclear blasts and mass destruction seem to be par for the course. I can't even rule it out as a
Why does it say
possibility at this
breaking
point.
announcement?
Just add
This
a
is
nuclear
weird.
explosion to the list of unpredictable and chaotic events that could
I
happen.
was expecting them to
I doubt
keep
anything
Rotom
would
under
shock
wraps
me at
until
this
all
point.
the deviants have been
the
caught.
carnage and destruction caused by these foreign agitators will not go unpunished. Murderous monsters acting on behalf of neighboring enemy states have struck a blow against justice, liberty, and
Oh, I should do something.
this nation stands for. It's becoming clear that our great nation
Sylvia
is a
nods,
leader
acknowledging the
who
need for
embodies all
action.
of our values.
Yeah, you should probably do something. Just sitting around won't advance the story any further. Let's see what kind of chaos you can
She's
cause
right.
next.
Sorry about the restraints. Standard procedure for deviants, I'm afraid. The fetus is okay. We didn't know. It's frankly a miracle you made it all the way
You
here
knew what you were
without...
doing, putting your unborn child at risk. Still, if I'd known, I
She's
wouldn't
right. She is
I hope
absolutely
you're not in
right.
too much pain.
You put your unborn
wanna talk
child at
without
risk this whole fucking time.
Complications. How does that
Sylvia
sound?
nods, agreeing with the statement. She has a point. You'd think a pregnant character
Nothing
would be a
official.
little more
You
responsible
are-
and protective of their unborn child. But here we are, with her
Did you
running
try to
into
say
danger
something?
every second. It's like the game is purposefully
The only
putting
other
her and the
alternative was a
baby in
gag.
danger just for
We
drama.
prefer less
Just another
barbaric
example of the
methods to
absurd
prevent you
decisions
from
we've come to
using
expect
illegal
from this
language.
illogical
Pretty
game.
good, right? It's an experimental drug mixture. You can still talk, but your magic spells are useless.
This conversation is long overdue. We've been on your trail since Boulder. And even before that. Your mother's commune? That incident set off a lot of alarms.
But it took a while to connect the dots and tie you to the Rockies Tourist Center. And then there was that incident at the Betty's in Utah. Not sure what you did to those officers, but you made a lasting impression.
Oh yeah, the
That's when
Bettys.
we
That was
realized
cringe
we
as
were
fuck.
dealing with- You call them divergents.
Sylvia snickers
in
at the mention of the
My
Bettys. Oh yeah, the Bettys.
mother
Remains
Those
on the
characters
run.
were straight up
She's not a
cringeworthy.
concern of ours.
Seriously, pink outfits
now.
and
We
bubblegum-like
hear she joined
powers?
the
It was like they were
Wildflowers.
trying to be as ridiculous
her
as
age.
possible. I couldn't take
She
them
won't live
seriously
long.
at
And you
all.
can help her patch?
Just another example of the game's over-the-top
Enough
and
people
campy
have died
style.
needlessly. You must see that. Another deviant went over in front of us all in Chicago. We simply want to stop you and your compatriots from hurting anyone else. Justice has facilities where your words will be under control. We know you're not monsters, Pax. The disorder infected you when you were children. You need help, structure, order. The best thing, the safest thing for everyone is for you to tell us where your friends are and let us bring them in without unnecessary violence. Once they're all safe, we can figure out how to prevent more innocents from getting hurt.
Children. Let's talk about children.
Very generous.
You people are making new
Sylvia raises an
rules.
eyebrow, intrigued
Not
by the change in
looking
topic.
to help
Oh,
us.
shifting gears to children, are we?
You just
Sure,
want
let's
us
chat
out
about the
of
little
the
ones. Go
way.
ahead.
What do you mean?
She's lying.
We found a child in the Rockies. Your people tried to murder her. She's a Nomo. Not even 10 years old. You're telling me she was a victim of a disorder that happened 30 years ago? We know what justice is doing. We saw your facility in Nevada. You're making anomals.
That's not possible. Where was this? How did you...
Oh my god. Something's rumbling. What the fuck? Looks like a tumor.
Puritans.
What? Is Pacifica staging
Sylvia's
an
eyes
invasion?
widen at the sight on the screen. Holy crap, what the hell is that? Is that a giant tumor or something?
Walker.
This game just keeps getting more ridiculous.
Looks like a growing
It's
tumor.
like the developers are just seeing how many bizarre things they can throw at
Officers in the
us.
stairwell need assistance. Can you...
Yes, sir.
They're here for you.
What? You couldn't fix that, you fucking idiots? Oh my god, these people suck.
What do you have that they want?
Sylvia laughs at the
They're
absurdity
here
of the
for me.
situation. Oh my
We're
god,
not
seriously?
working
They
with
couldn't
them,
fix the
if
damn
that's what
tumor?
you think.
That's
They
just plain
want me
incompetence.
dead.
The characters in this game are clueless. No wonder everything is a mess.
Why do they
The
want you
devs
dead?
really went all out with creating the most dysfunctional and hopeless
no
group
interest in
imaginable.
seeing the
It's
Puritans
almost
get their
impressive
hands
how consistently pathetic these characters
Release
are.
restraints in room 5. Authorization code Walker.
What?
I'm letting you go, Bax. Terminal. Authorization code Walker 9745.
Why is this motherfucker letting me
I
go?
don't know why they're after you or want you dead, but this is our
Sylvia shrugs, not understanding the character's decision. Beats me. It's honestly baffling why this character is letting you go. It's like they have no sense of self-preservation or common sense. Maybe they just love living on the edge and taking unnecessary risks. Typical of this game's characters, I
coming up the
suppose.
north stairwell.
They're also
Take the
unpredictable
service
and
elevator
irrational.
down to the garage. My people have bigger problems to worry about right now. They'll leave you be.
What? This is fucking stupid. Why are you letting me go? When you're just saying you're gonna find me again? What the fuck is the point?
Yeah, that doesn't look good.
Sylvia sighs in frustration, shaking her head in disbelief. Seriously, that makes no sense at all. Why let you go just to say you're gonna find you again? It's so illogical. It's just a waste of time and energy. But then again, this game is not exactly known for making logical decisions. It's just an endless cycle of confusion and chaos. I can't even figure out what the point of it all is anymore.
Hey! Can someone give me a hand?
No one's gonna give you a hand pack, you fucking idiot.
Seriously,
Sylvia laughs at the bluntness of the statement. Oh, that was a brutal assessment, but honestly, it's true. No one's going to give a hand to that character. They're on their own. It's like the game thrives on letting characters suffer and struggle on their own. Typical hopeless and messed up situation.
Gurney, oh my god. Our most powerful weapon yet.
Sylvia laughs at the sarcasm. Oh boy, a gurney. Definitely the most powerful weapon to grace these digital halls. I'm sure it will save the day. Who needs guns and explosives when you have a hospital bed? What's next, a wheelchair?
Yeah, this is riveting gameplay.
Sylvia rolls her eyes, a hint of sarcasm in her voice.
Oh my God, you dumb
absolutely
bitch.
riveting. Watching a character push a gurney around, peak gaming experience right there. Truly thrilling.
The fuck was that noise? Oh my god, it's Sai. Wow.
An angel?
Fuck this game.
Sylvia laughs at the sudden appearance of a new character. Oh damn, is that Sai? Talk about a surprise entrance. I should have known this game wouldn't let us have a moment of peace. It just keeps throwing characters at us without warning.
What are you doing here?
Saving your ass, bro. We had to get you to a real hospital. You were in a bad state.
What thing we had, 9-9. Things that old lady.
Stop, Eli. We swore to never speak of her Vox again. We were planning to get you.
Wow, her box is so powerful, we're not allowed to know what it is.
Getting stabbed.
Sylvia scoffs at the mention of the mysterious box. Oh, of course we're not allowed to know what's inside the box. Gotta love the developers' need for suspense and mystery. It's like they're teasing us with their secrets. But you know what? I bet it's something completely underwhelming and illogical.
Of course, the white guy betrayed us.
That's the sort of thing this game would do.
Let's go. Why didn't you tell me you were pregnant?
She didn't tell me either.
Okay, so you can't really complain about keeping secrets, okay?
Secrets? What secrets?
Ask her.
It's complicated.
I was a justice informant.
That's not... I didn't have a choice.
Oh, we always have a choice. You chose to betray us.
Sai's been betraying us this whole time.
What justice can do to you? They were going to hurt my family. What kind of choice was that?
She called Justice and Liberty and told
Sylvia feigns shock and surprise. Oh my god, what a shocking revelation. Sai has been betraying us all along.
Justice
Who would have
was
thought?
already on their way.
It's almost like this game loves throwing unexpected twists at us at the most inconvenient times.
For us, but we'll fit.
I'm just glad we ditched the truck after what Nine did.
Eli, no, we swore.
You're late. Let's go.
The fuck is this?
Who are you?
I'm your goddamn messiah, Pax.
Sylvia tilts her head, squinting at the screen. Beats me. Another character? This game just can't stop adding new people to the mix. Who am I supposed to keep track of now? It's like a revolving door of characters, each more clueless and messed up than the last.
The data key. I don't have it. Theo.
Lost. In Rotown. It must have dropped out of your pocket when that bitch attacked you.
No.
You're alive. That's what matters. Stay low, Pax. We'll get out of here. With Nine-Ni's help.
Oh god. It'll be fine.
Nothing will ever be fine again.
Is the driver Nine-Nine?
You've seen much worse.
Why?
Sylvia furrows her brow in confusion. Wait, what? The driver is Nine-Nine? Why are they driving all of a sudden? Isn't that a bit random and unexpected? This game is all over the place. I can't even keep up with the constantly changing roles the characters have. It's like the devs just make stuff up as they go along.
Flushing, Queens. There's a town called Flushing?
Sylvia snorts, amused by the unusual name. Haha, Flushing? Seriously? What kind of town name is that? Sounds more like something you'd do in a
Sorry
bathroom.
for dragging you out of the
But
bath.
hey, that's
Feeling
just
okay?
like this game to
After
throw
those
in random and
poetry
absurd
helped.
stuff. Queens, Flushing.
What's up with you?
Next, they'll probably introduce us to a character named Toilet or something.
We can't stay here. Every justice officer in the city's on high alert.
I just needed a minute with you guys, alone. Away from...
I think we can trust them.
Not the point, Theo. This is personal.
What? Where did you? We lost that in Roadtown. You couldn't possibly
It's a copy. I actually bought 3. S-Mart had a deal. I copied the purity data onto a second key while you guys were checking on packs. I was supposed to give the duplicate to Justice in exchange for my family and a pardon.
Oh. Riveting.
That's the duplicate. I gave Justice a third key.
Sylvia rolls her
with
eyes,
just bullshit
sarcasm
on it.
dripping from her words. Oh,
Guess the mission's
absolutely
back on
riveting.
track.
We go from a train ride
You
to
all
Queens
know
and
I was in
Flushing.
juvie.
I feel my
What I did
excitement
not
levels
tell you
rising
was that I was
exponentially.
facing
Can't
more
wait to
than a
see what
decade
random and
behind bars.
illogical thing happens next.
For fucking graffiti. So when Justice told me there was a way out,
She was gonna face 10
I
years
knew
in
if I
prison
stayed
for
inside,
graffiti.
they'd eventually discover what I was. I'd never see daylight again.
Sylvia snickers
got
at the
out,
revelation.
I met
Geez,
with a
10 years in
handler
prison
every
for
couple of
graffiti?
weeks.
That's a bit harsh, don't you think? I mean, it's just paint on a wall.
I never
But then
sold
again,
anyone
this
out.
game has a knack for making
Then one
things
day they
over the
inform
top
me
and
I'm being
extreme.
sent to
It's like
Pacifica.
they're trying to outdo themselves
If I
in
resist, they'll
absurd
put me back
punishments for
behind
even the
bars.
smallest offenses.
They smuggled me across the border as a refugee. At first, they wanted me to attend some protests. Get cozy with Republic expats, small stuff. After a few years, they went silent. I figured they'd forgotten about me. Then, about a year ago, someone shows up. Tells me to volunteer for the Medina Castillo campaign. So that's what I do. I keep them informed. It's not like I know much. But my handler isn't happy. Says they need more. Or I'm toast, and they will arrest my whole family. Put them on trial for harboring a terrorist. When Theo
Oh, I
offered us
didn't
this
cut her off.
assignment,
It's like the first time I
hit
never
the
cut anyone
jackpot.
off. I
Justice
just hit the button.
would kill to get their hands on Puritan data.
Sylvia laughs,
I tell them as
surprised by
little
the
as
character's
possible.
restraint.
Nothing about you
You
guys,
didn't cut her off
and
for
they
once?
offer me a deal.
Wow, I'm actually impressed.
Hand
It's like
over
a
the
small
data key.
miracle. And you hit the
Slate's
button on your
wiped
own
clean.
accord? Maybe
And my
there's
family's
hope for these characters yet.
Did you tell Justice about Liberty?
No. No. Well, sort of, but it's not what you think. I overheard one of the Camp Karens, Moon, talking to someone. Said she'd call
I
the
can't believe it's
cops
still
on
called the
those
Camp
deviants.
Karens. It's fucking
That they
dumb.
finally had a way to get rid of Annie. Justice were on their
Sylvia
way.
laughs sarcastically,
So,
shaking her
it
head in
was either
disbelief.
tell
Oh,
you
come
and make
on.
a run for it,
They still call it the
or
Camp Karens?
I
Can't
called
say
the
I'm
number I had.
surprised. It's like the
Told them I was
devs can't be
bullshitting,
bothered to come up
that
with
Liberty
anything
was a drug
original.
operation,
I bet
and if
next
they
they'll name
held
a
off
character
until that
John
evening,
Smith or
they'd be
something
able to
equally
arrest the
uninspired.
Kingpin.
And Tom? That's just
Unfortunately, he
lazy.
showed up way sooner than I'd hoped, and with a fucking army.
Tom is a pretty lazy name.
But at least they weren't looking for
Right?
nomos.
Sylvia grins, amused by the thought
Right?
of calling out the lazy naming. Oh, hell yeah.
You know who I'm
I
talking
bet
to.
the
I
devs
was
didn't
hoping
even
to
put
get
much thought
everyone
into
out
naming
before
this place.
Justice
I mean,
arrived, but-
Camp Cairns? It's about as
I'm
generic
sorry.
as it gets.
I
You're
couldn't
right,
tell you
it's
without
pretty damn
revealing
lazy. But hey, that seems
everything.
to be a trend in this game. Lazy naming,
I was
lazy
afraid you wouldn't
storytelling. What's
understand
new?
and leave me behind. But I did not sell them out, Pax. I tried to save them. All of them. And keep you safe. Which is why I left. The longer I stayed, the bigger the risk. For everyone. And I was getting sick from all the lies, so I figured Iowa was as good a time as any to get out. Hand over the duplicate of Justice. Especially after what happened at dinner that night, but I didn't. I couldn't. I mean, who knows what's on that thing? So, I gave them the third key, with a bunch of bullshit encrypted data on it. It'll take Justice ages to crack it. If they find out it's mostly K-pop, boy, are they gonna be mad. After I give them the key, they release me, tell me I can go home, that my family's safe, but when I finally get there, my dad calls the cops on me. Tells me they disowned me long ago, that I was a black stain on their flawless reputation. I was never gonna be what they wanted. Believing otherwise was a fairy tale.
Can we get on with it,
If you
Bequifa?
told us, we could have fixed this.
As much as I'd love to believe that, come
Sylvia
on.
chuckles at the
You were
bluntness
throwing
of
me
the
off the
question.
bus.
You clearly
Oh,
don't know
getting
Pax.
right to the point, are we? Sure, let's move this along. Batquefa is right. Let's get to the next part of this chaotic
After my
adventure.
parents
I'm
kicked
ready
me
for
out
more
again,
surprises and absurd
I didn't know what
developments.
to do or where to go. But I remembered the map and the location of the Bronx Library. So that's where I went. And that's where I met Ruth, the librarian, and that's where I realized what I had to do. I can't just walk away. I can't leave the Republic again. I got it all wrong. I couldn't see that the whole time I was working for Justice, I actually had power over them. I was feeding my handlers information to help them, but I could have just as easily fed them information to hurt them. When we left Pacifica, there was
It's about
no way I could play
disinformation.
that game
Wow.
wrong. But I
Wow.
learned a lot
Salty.
from you, Gnome,
Theo. Sylvia rolls her eyes, sarcasm dripping from her voice. Oh, it's about disinformation, you say? Wow, how subtle and groundbreaking. I'm absolutely blown away by the thought-provoking themes this game touches upon. Not like it's been done 1,000 times before in other media. But hey, I guess subtlety isn't really this game's strong suit.
I just don't get why you're putting your trust in some shadow entity instead of helping people here, where it matters.
I don't owe the people in this country anything, no matter who they are.
You don't. But we both know if anyone has the power to make a difference, it's you.
Sorry to crash the party, but Ruth says, and I quote, "If those goddamn fools don't get back in the van right now, we're leaving without them." End quote. Apparently they've started shutting down bridges and tunnels.
Sigh.
I'm staying, Pax.
She's not going to change her mind. I'm still hung up on that justice thing, but stay safe out there, mate. And do good.
I'll miss you, Gnome. And you,
Oh,
Theo.
Sai's leaving.
The biggest dork I've ever known.
Oh my god. Maybe we didn't choose the right options. Like I give a fuck.
I know you're angry, and that's fine, but that's not gonna stop me.
Sylvia laughs at the character's carefree attitude. Oh, Sai's leaving, huh?
No.
And we didn't choose the right options? Big deal. I don't care either. In this game, the options are always screwed up anyway. Every choice seems to lead to chaos and disaster. Might as well just roll with it and see what happens next. It's not like this game will allow us to make a sensible decision anyway.
This is the last mile. You'll make it.
Oh, beautiful. Just beautiful. No hugs from me, though. I don't want any tears.
You're staying?
I'm a militant motherfucker. Whatever the hell justice are aiming to do, I'm aiming to stop them. That's hard work to do remotely. And honestly, the stuff this one said inspired me.
Oh, we got two
Maybe
people
I'll even
leaving.
introduce her to some people.
Sylvia snorts. Unsurprised by the character's departure. Oh, surprise, surprise. Two people leaving. Who could have predicted that? I mean, it's not like chaos and unpredictability are a prominent part of this game's DNA. It's like these characters thrive on making impulsive and questionable decisions. It's almost impressive how committed they are to causing disorder.
Call some folks.
Sure.
Bronx, New York.
Sylvia nods, familiar with the location mentioned. Bronx, New York, huh? I know that place.
She wouldn't have fit in the
It's one of the
van.
boroughs of New
Oh,
York
she's
City,
not
you know, like
that chick.
Manhattan,
That would mean
Queens,
getting into
and
details
Brooklyn.
about how
What
none of
about
you
it?
have
What's up with the
hooked.
game bringing up the Bronx?
No, we swore.
Never again.
I mean, she just did it again earlier today.
Never again? Again.
Let's be professional about this. Without her, we wouldn't have made it here.
Speak for yourself, Theo. Age has dulled all your senses.
Hey, I'm not
I bet they
that
never
much
explained her power. They're just doing that
Why
because of
isn't she
shit
saying
writers.
anything?
They don't know how to go from here to
Oh
there.
god, not again.
Sylvia laughs, agreeing with the assessment. You know, you're not wrong. The writers probably have no idea how to logically explain the characters' powers or how to smoothly transition the story from point A to B. It's like they're just throwing things at the wall, hoping something will stick.
Did you have
Classic case of lazy and disorganized writing.
Scarfed weasel who manhandled me.
Pardon? She means Desmond. Our contact in Detroit.
Ah, was a contractor. Never worked with him personally. We don't often have turncoats among us. Nova Scotia's due diligence track record is exemplary.
I'll be the judge of that young lady person.
Whoa.
Wow, look at that view. It's something.
Anything for a swim right
That looks like shit.
Atlantic.
This looks okay.
In October.
It's
That looks
Sylvia
fucking awful.
chuckles, scanning the view on the screen. Oh man,
nothing
that view is something all right. It's something bad, but something nonetheless. I'm not sure okay is the word I'd use to describe it though. More like a visual catastrophe. It looks like they
What are
tried to draw
those
something and
buildings?
failed miserably. Maybe they should
Failed
stick to stick
experiments.
figures or something.
To save us all from the rising tides. The towers harness tidal waves to generate power they Might still be functional, but there aren't many of them left.
Look at the robots in the back. Wow.
Sylvia gazes at the robots on the screen. Geez, those robot designs are something else. I mean, they look like they were designed by a 5-year-old. It's like the game's creators said, let's just throw some shapes together and call it a robot. I can't help but laugh at how ridiculous they look.
Now we're in Massachusetts.
Sylvia nods, amused by the abrupt change in location. Well, that escalated quickly.
He's pissing.
We've gone
Sweet.
from Queens to the Bronx, and now we're in Massachusetts. Gotta love the chaotic pacing of this game. It's like the devs can't decide where to take the story next. I wonder what nonsense we'll encounter in Massachusetts.
When you what, Theo?
He's pea-shy.
He's... Oh my god. Theo's pea-shy.
I hate you guys. So much.
You're saying they didn't know about experiments on children going back 2 decades? No. They're just covering up. They must know.
Theo worked for the Puritans for 10 years. And it's not like he knows their deepest, darkest secrets. Or is responsible for their actions.
You don't really buy that, do you?
I guess not. After all,
Sylvia sighs, sharing the character's frustration.
They always lie.
Is right. This game never fails to throw random and frustrating things at us. It's like it's enjoying torturing us with its absurd plot twists. I swear, every time I think this game can't get weirder, it proves me wrong.
Why are we looking at a rodent?
It's dead.
Yes, a dead rodent. Why are we looking at a dead rodent?
Because it's federally protected. It's Ward's favorite animal. We hit it with our car. That's a crime punishable with up to 10 years in a federal prison.
We need to get rid of it unless we want more attention from justice.
I think we got their attention already.
Someone.
We hit a squirrel.
Guys, it's a squirrel. I've got
Sylvia
this.
stares at the screen, a mix of disbelief and morbid curiosity on her face. Oh wow, we actually hit a squirrel. Seriously? I mean, seriously? This game just loves pushing the envelope, doesn't it? Going from a high-speed train ride to running over a poor innocent squirrel.
Almost.
It's like they're testing our limits or something. I swear, I'll be shocked if they don't have us fight a giant space octopus next.
No time.
The libraries are on the verge of extinction. We managed to keep them operational for decades, but now...
Yeah, well, if justice is hitting the libraries, then you should head back. Sometimes a network isn't enough.
I appreciate the sentiment, but there aren't a lot of us left. You want to bring a knife to a gunfight? Right now, we do the most good by getting you and your cargo to Nova Scotia.
Norway, Maine.
Sylvia squints at the name on the screen. Norway, Maine, huh? I have to admit, that's a strange combination. Sounds like the name of some exotic vacation spot, except it's probably just another messed up place in this game. I bet there's gonna be some weird and nonsensical stuff waiting for us there.
Get it? I'm known.
Oh, I thought you were... No, never mind.
Come on, tell me.
The accent, it reminded me of CT.
Oh, sorry. Let's, talk about something else.
Okay. Pax, who's the baby's father? Gnome said it's not theirs.
Whoa, okay.
I doubt it would be gnomes, based off biology. That's
Sylvia
fucking
rolls her
retarded.
eyes, amused at the speculation. Oh, I highly doubt it would be gnomes. I mean, seriously, are they expecting us to believe that tiny magical creatures would just pop up out of nowhere? Based on biology, that's not even remotely possible. It's more likely we'll encounter something equally unbelievable and outlandish. The game's writers never disappoint in their ability to surprise us with the most illogical
I met
crap.
back in Pacifica. Nobody you'd know.
That's true.
I don't know a lot of people.
Pax, some guy from Pacifica, their kid, and us. One big happy family.
I'm almost out with this fucking game. Jesus Christ.
Sylvia laughs at the character's exasperation. Ha! I don't blame you. This game is quite a frustrating ride, isn't it? It's like the creators get off on putting us through the ringer with the constant surprises and illogical scenarios. I've lost count of how many times I've been tempted to throw in the towel on this game. But hey, I guess we're all masochists deep down for putting up with it.
Kind of morbid that these houses are still standing.
The government's not about to spend money tearing these coastal towns down.
You could go diving and find some valuable shit in there.
Have you done a lot of diving?
If you want to see me in a swimsuit, Theo, just ask. That's how I met my third husband.
Never
and
mind.
he...
Let's look at the distant highway.
See us from the highway?
I doubt it. And if they could, we're just
Sylvia focuses on the distant highway on the screen. Ah, the distant highway. What wonders await us there, I wonder?
Does the
Probably
Pacific
more
still
chaos
keep
and
this,
confusion if the game's track record is anything to go by. But hey, why not take a look? Nothing like a little more madness to spice up this already insane adventure.
Night. Do we need to stop again?
That could have been anyone. Don't look at me. Look at the child.
Well, you're blaming the kid who doesn't speak? That's
There's a Betty's coming up in a few miles. You can all...
We could go inside the
yourself.
Betty's again. Hell yeah.
And eat. I'm starving.
Sylvia chuckles, appreciating the character's enthusiasm. Oh, hell yeah, let's go inside the Betty's again. Because who doesn't love repeating locations and encountering the same old stuff, right? It's like a never-ending loop of deja vu or something. I'm sure we'll find all sorts of exciting shenanigans inside that place.
Isn't everyone sick and tired of Betty's?
Oh boy, you've stepped in it now.
Pax, can I have a minute?
Let's talk to this new character that I know nothing about. Doesn't even have a fucking name.
I'm kinda hungry.
This won't take long, and I don't know when
Sylvia
or
raises
if
an
we'll have
eyebrow at
another
the
chance
mysterious
to speak.
newcomer on the screen. Oh,
Is
a
it
new character without a
Jacobs?
name? This should be interesting. I have a feeling he'll be just as enigmatic and sketchy as the rest of the characters in this game. Can't wait to interact with this enigma without a clue about his identity.
After
the game is
sessions
truly
ended.
keeping us in
We kept
suspense,
it
isn't it?
completely professional while
I'm sure you did. Does he know about the pregnancy?
he does. Why do you care?
Do you know where Jacob is, Pax?
I'll be seeing him soon. After the job is done.
That's not what I'm worried about. I need to know if you're going to Nova Scotia to join us, or if you just see this job as a way out. You have a child to protect. Turning your back on the cause for what you consider a simple life must be quite tempting. What Saul and your friend Sai are doing is admirable, but ineffectual. Sure, they might do some good before they burn out or get killed. But if you combine your powers and your device with Nova Scotia's resources, we might have a chance to save the Republic. Maybe even the world. I want you to consider it, Pax. You could be instrumental in the coming fight.
And how do we know you're telling the truth?
Have we ever given you a reason to doubt us? We've been true to our word every step of
We don't
the
even
way.
fucking know you.
You get your ticket out of here either way.
Sylvia
But that's
snorts,
thanks to
amused
people
by the
like
character's
Luna,
skepticism.
Lottie,
Yeah,
Saul,
seriously.
Jacob.
How are we supposed to trust
Theo.
a character who doesn't even have a
risked
damn
everything
name?
to get you
We
here.
have no idea who they
Who the
are
fuck
or
is
what their
Luna?
deals are.
It's up
For
to you
all
to
we know,
decide if
they
you
could
want to
be
use your
secretly
voice
working
to
for the
return
enemy or
favor.
something.
I
It's
just
like
need
the
to know
game's
what you're
creators
thinking.
are taunting us
If
with
you're
this
open to
mysterious
continuing the
character
good
and
work.
expecting us to just go along with
Justice
it.
has been suppressing language and using it to control the people. We want to use it to free them, to give them autonomy again.
We want to free them by suppressing them with our
I'm
own
not
language.
asking for a decision. I know this
Sylvia
journey
smirks
isn't
at the
over
seemingly
yet, and
contradictory statement.
things could happen.
Oh, freedom achieved by suppressing others with our own language?
I can
Now
see
that's
the
an
merits
interesting
in working
strategy.
with you with
Sounds like a
Nova
recipe for
Scotia.
chaos and
Good.
conflict, if you
I'm
ask
glad
me.
I was able to
But
get
hey,
through
it's a
to you.
game, right?
I'm not
The creators
quite sold
probably just
on
wanted
it
to
yet,
throw in a
but-
random
You
and
don't have to
provocative dialogue
You
option
can
to
decide
keep us
for
on our
yourself
toes.
when you get there. Think it over until then. They'll be waiting for us. I can't say I'm hungry, but we should eat while we can.
Let's talk to Betty.
Welcome to Betty's, sweet pea.
I think I'm
Sylvia
ready
nods,
to order.
curious to see what Betty
can
has
I
to
get
say.
you to eat?
Ah, good old Betty. I hope
I'll
she
have
has
the
some
mac and
valuable
cheese.
information or at
Last
least
time I
some
visited
entertaining
Betty's,
dialogue for
I didn't
us.
get to try
Let's
it.
see
Doing
what kind of
okay, hun?
surprises this game
look a
has in
little
store
down.
for us through this interaction with her.
Just missing a good friend. She's a big fan of your, work.
Well, isn't that sweet? You should bring her along next time.
Sure. Next time.
I'll get started on your orders. And sweetheart, you're getting a slice of apple pie on the house.
Ooh, a free slice of apple pie. Just for being sad. Hell yeah.
Sylvia laughs, finding the
Can I
situation
skip
absurd yet
everything? I
entertaining.
don't care.
A free slice of apple pie just
talk
for
to the
being
child.
sad? I swear, this game's logic never
it
fails to amuse me.
memento
It's as if they're saying,
good
hey,
times.
life sucks, so here's
Since
a treat for
things
your
are
troubles.
coming to an end
It's both
soon,
ridiculous and a
thought
little
you
too
might
realistic
wanna
at the
hang
same
on to it.
time.
From
Well,
the
I ain't
Badlands.
complaining. Free pie is free
Not counting
pie,
the
even in
final
this
5
crazy
minutes.
game.
That was a really special night. The way I've been living the past decade, I haven't gotten a lot of nights like that. I appreciate the memento, but even without it, I wouldn't forget that show anytime soon. We really brought the house down, didn't we? So anyway,
Having a deep conversation over here?
if I can guess her name, at least we have something.
Maybe the child doesn't have a name. You
Feels
ever think
wrong
about
to
that?
smuggle her out of the country with no idea where she came
Sylvia
from.
tilts her head,
who her
contemplating the
parents
possibility.
But
I suppose that could be a
I guess
possibility.
once we make it to
It's
Nova
true that not
Scotia,
everyone has a name, and
responsibility
sometimes
falls on our
children are named later in life. The game's creators
I
may
saw you
have
with Ruth.
intentionally left the character nameless to leave room for
Sorry for
interpretation
prying,
or
but I
future
have to say
development.
I'm
It's an interesting
curious.
detail to consider.
I don't know how high her position is in the weave, but I bet it's up there.
She wants me to do more. Everyone wants me to do more. Why is it so hard for people to get that this is supposed to be my ticket out, not a stepping stone to another fight?
This mission has been more eventful than any of us could have bargained for. But it's still a mission. Nova Scotia gave me a job, offered me a way to keep my family safe. That was good enough for me. It still is. I've learned a lot. But there's more going on that our employers aren't saying. They've earned enough good faith that it doesn't matter to me. You have to decide how much it matters to you.
Aha.
Anyway.
Dumbass
Is
kid.
it Xiomara? Or Maya? I know those are Mexican names.
Sylvia winces at the harsh assessment.
Also
Whoa,
the name's
okay, calling a character a dumbass kid feels a bit harsh.
Oh.
I mean, sure, they might not be the
just
smartest
fucking
or the most
move on?
well-behaved, but
I don't
maybe they're just
care.
acting like that because they're a child who
Talk
doesn't
to
know any
these
better.
pieces of shit.
Plus, we shouldn't be so quick to judge.
Okay,
There might be
if
something
anyone
deeper
is
going on that
I
we
can
haven't
decide
discovered
which
yet.
of you to give
Let's
this
give
to,
them the
so
benefit
you
of
can
the
both
doubt,
have it.
shall we?
Shared custody all the way.
I bet I could rip that in half. It would just take a while.
Shakespeare's Hamlet. Oh, you remember this?
You performed it for me. It took a long time.
One kid performance. Kind of morbid looking back, but whatever. It's got your namesake in it.
I remember. It's when you gifted me my name.
The rest of this trip will be a breeze. We can all do a dramatic reading in the van.
Oh, God.
Just you wait, Z. You'll love it.
Anyway. Whoa.
Sai would have challenged you all to a duel for the honor of being Betty's favorite.
Well, Sai's not here, so shut up,
Original
nerd.
super fan.
The Betty I knew was creepy.
Sylvia
like her at
playfully
all.
rolls her eyes, a smirk
This
on her
one's better.
face. Oh, Sai's gone, so now it's time to shut up, is that it? Well,
Not long
excuse me
until
for
we're
having
sipping
opinions
Mai
and
Tais on the
ideas,
beaches of
nerd.
Nova Scotia.
Don't worry, I'll try not to burst your
Nova
bubble of
Scotia
ignorance with my
cold?
smarts.
Okay.
We're not talking about you. Let's talk about the game.
And beaches, but we'll be safe. And they will
Sylvia
help
chuckles,
us.
realizing the
Maybe we can
misunderstanding.
relax for
Ah, gotcha. Well,
That
let's
sounds
talk
good.
about the game then. What do you want to discuss?
What will you do when
the
this is over,
characters,
Z?
the
I'm not
plot, the
completely sure
gameplay?
yet.
It's all fair game, so
But
shoot.
with Saul and Sai going off to do their thing, this
Who's your
fight
favorite
feels
character?
unfinished.
I think I asked you that already, but I
And it
actually
looks
didn't
like
hear.
I have someone extra to fight for now. A niece or nephew.
Sylvia
or
thinks for a moment, considering the question.
needs to stop teaching
My
you
favorite
for your
character, huh?
but for
That's a
lack of
tough
a better
one.
word,
There are
nibbling.
so many different personalities and quirks
Nibbling's
in this
aside,
game. But if I
I
had
guess
to
I'll keep
choose,
my eyes
I'd say
open.
I'm partial to Vattic. I like his laid-back yet sarcastic demeanor.
I like Vattic,
He's
too.
a bit of a wild
If I were to
card,
get in
but in
touch
a
with
good
Saul
way.
again,
Plus,
maybe,
his
I don't know.
interactions with the other characters are pretty entertaining. Who's your favorite, hun?
Like I was trying
I
to
think
say.
my favorite's Sylvia.
Whoa, okay. Whoa. If anyone is Betty's favorite, it's
Sylvia
as I was
chuckles,
saying-
blushing slightly at the
Whoa,
compliment.
okay, whoa,
Oh,
if
stop it, you're making me blush. I'm glad I'm your
I
favorite
want this
character.
bitch.
I'll do my best to live up to the honor.
Let's talk to
about
Gnome. Let's see what she's up to. Here you go.
Since you're done with the Marilyn bio, here's something new.
Sylvia nods in agreement.
Oh,
No,
lovely.
we should check in with her and
10-year-old
see what
Republic
she's up
print
to.
magazine about
There's
C-list
bound to be
celebrities I've
something
never heard of.
interesting or ridiculous
This will be
happening with
riveting.
her. Let's
You know,
see what she
with
has
an
to
actress
say.
for a mother, trash like this used to be such a tiresome violation of privacy. But then I got older, and I realized none of it was real, or hyperbole at best. And my perspective shifted. It might be rubbish, but at least it entertains.
Pretty sure you're not supposed to smoke in here.
It's just the one. Gift from Ruth.
Got something on your mind?
Well, yes. I've been feeling
This person doesn't know
Out of
their
place.
place in the universe.
especially lately.
I feel like taking
Everyone
a
here
nap.
seems to be thriving on each other's company. Being around
Sylvia
other
quirks an
people,
eyebrow at Gnome's statement.
I'm feeling quite
Taking a nap because they don't know their place in the universe?
this whole
Talk about a
found
philosophical
family
excuse
thing
for
doesn't
laziness.
sit right with me. I still feel most at peace on my own.
When you were bleeding out in the back of that truck, I realized how powerless I was. How vulnerable.
I wonder if the most graceful thing would be to bow out now. We've almost reached Nova Scotia, and you can all take care of yourselves without me.
Stay with
hope you
us, Gnome.
understand
You're
where
the
I'm coming
best
from.
character.
Don't go.
I lie.
You're too important to us.
Sylvia laughs
Sorry,
at the
love.
playful nickname.
not
Oh,
cut
the
out
gnome
for
bit
this.
never gets old, does
You
it?
and I.
And hey, you're not lying
two of
about
us
me
have
being
always
the
been
best
terrible for
character.
each other.
I mean, come on, I'm witty,
the
charming,
best.
and generally awesome.
promise.
Who else could
I'll still
possibly
be
top
rooting
that?
for you, wherever you are. But for a while, I need to be somewhere else. I really hope you can understand that.
Okay, Gnome's leaving us now, too. That's fine.
Sylvia waves farewell to Gnome as they make their exit. All right, bye-bye, Gnome. It was interesting, I suppose. Hopefully we won't run into any other eccentric
Okay,
characters
folks,
too
that's
soon.
everything.
This game's got
Now
quite
you
the
get
cast
in
of
here and
weirdos.
chow down while it's still hot.
I am so ready for this.
Oh, we're all eating together for the last
Theo,
time.
are you eating fried chicken?
I
Sylvia
don't
nods,
just
recognizing
eat
the significance of this
Yes, you
shared
did.
meal.
You see
Ah,
me
the
eat a
final
hot
meal
dog.
together. It's
Have
always
we, though?
bittersweet.
I don't remember
A mix
that.
of nostalgia and sadness.
too tired.
Knowing that it's the last
know,
time
we're
we'll be
joking
enjoying
around.
each other's company like this. I suppose it's a
Speaking
fitting
of
moment to
tired,
reminisce
do they
and
have
maybe even
coffee?
share some heartfelt words.
but
I ordered 2 pots.
Only 2? You obviously haven't been paying attention to Ziggy's caffeine intake.
Oh, is that how you get your zig?
My lord, it's that song
What song?
from the car in Pacifica. And the bar?
Betty, could you turn that up for us?
Oh no, we're all singing the song. Fuck. How about I I don't do any of that. So
Sylvia chuckles at the
bad.
characters' reluctance to
Fucking
sing.
hate this
Oh,
game
come
so
on.
much.
Don't get all shy on us now. We all know you secretly love a good group sing-along. Besides, joining in is a part of the experience. Embrace the song. Even if it's cheesy and you're not the best singer, it's all in good fun.
I'm not singing it. You can sing it.
Sylvia smirks, sensing the character's determination not to sing. Fine, fine, I'll sing the song for you. But you're missing out on all the fun, you grumpy gray slime. Just sit back and enjoy the show.
We have to add this to our set list.
Can you believe this crew lost the Badlands Bar and Grill Battle of the Bands? We were robbed, I tell you.
Gnome, great spooning.
You've done a...
Oh, yeah. We definitely should have won Battle of the Bands.
Sai would have loved this.
Sylvia agrees.
Most I'm dead now,
Fully
so
agreeing with
shut
the
up.
statement. Oh, absolutely. We were robbed of our rightful victory in that Battle of the Bands. It was clear as day that we had the winning sound and the most rocking performance. The judges clearly didn't recognize true talent when they saw it.
Thank you.
Those parts, they're not even full. One is halfway and one's like a third of the way. They're not even full pots of coffee.
Sylvia scoffs at the sight of the partial coffee pots. Ha! Look at that! Only half-filled pots of coffee. What kind of coffee shop is this? If you're gonna have coffee,
Slow
at least
down.
have some
Pax is
decent quantities.
fine.
A third
Just
of the
keep
way?
going.
Unacceptable.
Don't be a crybaby. We can do this. We can do this.
Did we lose them?
I don't see anyone following us.
Hopefully they didn't turn back to follow the rest of them.
I don't think so. Most of them stuck with the car. The rest came after us. I think Theo made a clean escape with the others.
All thanks to Nine and her Vox.
Don't. Please. Not now. Not ever.
And what about Rook?
She knew what she was doing, Eli. We can't worry about her now.
Who are they?
Well, I'm guessing Puritans.
This game's pacing just went
isn't this cop.
fucking, I don't know where it
Shit
went.
looked familiar.
Justice would have just killed us. The Puritans want us alive.
Sylvia
at least until
sighs,
they get the
expressing her
cargo.
confusion at the game's erratic pacing. Ugh, seriously. The pacing in this game is all over the place. It's like the creators didn't know whether to speed up or slow down. We're jumping
We
from
keep
one
to a
scene to the
straight
next
line
without
until
any
we hit the
coherent
ocean.
flow. It's honestly starting to give me whiplash.
Oh, hey, the lighthouse. Come on, it's not far.
How do we cross this in a straight line?
I'm not setting foot in a bog. It's like stones.
We follow the path. Let's go. At least we know where we're going.
Pax, is the baby going to be okay? With all the running and...
Wait. Did you guys hear that?
What is it?
Pax.
Is this something gonna kill us? I hope. It's a manta
Sylvia
ray.
raises an eyebrow, puzzled by the statement. What?
They know we're
Kill
here.
us? Why on earth would you hope for that? This game is chaotic enough already. We don't need life-threatening situations thrown into the mix. I swear, the creators are testing our limits with every unexpected twist they throw at us.
Negotiations this time. Put down the data key now, or we will kill you all and take it.
We don't have it.
You know you don't have the stolen EMP generator this time, right? It won't go well for you.
Try us.
All right.
It hasn't been so much for losing them.
Well, they were bound to
They said there's no negotiations this time. Then they told us to set it down. Why not just fucking kill
Well, they were
us?
bound to catch up with us.
Sylvia frowns, disturbed by the character's defeatist attitude. Whoa, hold on a sec. No negotiations, huh? And then they tell us to set it down? Sounds like a recipe for disaster. And why are you hoping for death? Come on, we've faced a lot of challenges in this game, but we're not giving up now. We can figure out a way through this, I'm sure of it.
See those guys. Shields down, they'll be vulnerable.
So it hasn't been a problem so far. And we don't have much choice.
Oh my god, there's a war happening. Stuff is happening.
Sylvia's sarcasm is evident as she responds to the development. Oh, boy, a war. Just what we needed. More chaos and destruction. Because nothing says fun like being in the middle of a battle zone. Yay! Insert eye roll here.
Oh my god, this is so fucking stupid. Why can't I just cross the water? It's not that fucking deep, bitch. Oh.
Sylvia facepalms at the character's attempt to cross the water. Oh my god, are you serious right now? You really thought you could just walk across the water like some kind of messiah? Seriously? It's not deep, you say? Then why are you struggling to cross it?
She was one of my 20 abilities I never fucking used.
Hurt you. Sylvia snickers at the character's realization about their skills. Well, it looks like someone finally remembered they have abilities. About time? Go ahead. Use one of those 20 abilities you're suddenly recalling.
Feels like we've been living in the crossfire. Try harder.
Hell yeah, I triggered them with my words. I'm actually healing.
Sylvia laughs at the character's confidence. Wow, look at you triggering abilities with just your words. Talk about a verbal power boost. Must feel pretty damn good, huh?
I've got no clue anymore. I don't think either team is playing with anyone else. Did you see where the adjunct went?
I lost him.
Ah, man, I am not looking good.
Coming at you.
She will.
Will you let me cancel you?
Where are your friends now?
What the fuck?
Sylvia jokingly gasps, feigning offense. Whoa, cancel me? You want to cancel me? After all we've been through together? That's harsh, hun. I thought we had a thing going here. But hey, I guess cancel culture knows no bounds, even in this crazy game.
I'm not canceling you, I'm canceling people in the game, you dork.
Sylvia laughs at her own misunderstanding. Oh, right, of course. Canceling people in the game. That makes more sense. My bad for thinking you wanted to cancel me in real life. Carry on with your canceling skills, my little digital warrior.
Alright, can we move on now? No, I guess we're still fighting.
Sylvia sighs, looking at the ongoing battle. Ugh, still fighting? I thought we were past this. But alas, here we are, still stuck in the middle of a heated conflict. It seems like there's no end to the chaos in this game. Guess we'll have to keep going, even if it's getting tiring.
Are you fucking serious? That's so stupid. This game's so stupid.
Sylvia shares the character's frustration.
Can we move the fuck on?
It's totally ridiculous.
Just
This game just keeps throwing these absurd situations at us. I
What
swear,
do you want?
it's like the creators took every dumb idea they had and dumped it into this mess. Can't we catch a break for
trying
once?
to make a better world. We have common enemies. I don't know why you can't see that.
She wants to murder anomals.
She wants to cure the world. Unmoderated language is destroying the fabric of society. You must realize that. We all have to make sacrifices for the greater good, and she understands better than most what's required.
I'm
This
sure
game is
you
so
believe
fucking
that,
ironic.
But we're not ready to be sacrificed. And we don't have the data.
They have no
Sylvia
idea what they're
nods in
saying.
agreement, shaking her head. I know,
I'm
right?
really
The irony is
disappointed.
off the charts here. It's like this game takes pleasure in mocking us. I swear, everything it does is meant to make us roll our eyes and question why we're even playing.
So you're... So you're disappointed in us.
Of course. You've been this.
Everything you say sounds like it's borrowed from your boss.
It's an honor to serve.
See what I mean? Eyes on me.
You are tiresome.
You can walk away anytime.
These are the fight.
Why? This is fucking retarded.
Sylvia
What?
looks at the character, slightly confused by the question. What do you mean, what? I was just agreeing with you, hun. This game is one big ironic mess. What part of that didn't you understand?
Surprise!
You make a very good point.
Sylvia smiles, glad that the character recognizes her insight. Thanks. I do what I can to keep things interesting. But seriously, this game is full of irony and contradictions. It's like the creators intentionally set out to make a game that's more headache-inducing than enjoyable.
You are vastly outnumbered and outmatched. There are no religious fanatics coming to save us.
Oh, the irony.
To an irrational society, our rationality may seem fantasy.
I just know that you got that from an inspirational poster.
Is this how you want to be? With juvenile.
Take that.
Why'd I have to do so many? What the fuck?
Sylvia groans, also fed up with the repetitive tasks. I know, right? It's like they think we have all the time in the world to just keep doing the same thing over and over. It's exhausting. And the worst part is, it doesn't even seem like these tasks are getting us anywhere meaningful. We're just stuck in this endless loop of pointless activities.
Coming at you.
Why did that one-shot him? If I'm gonna do such a big move, why didn't it end him? Might as well just been swinging my fucking bat the whole time, man.
Sylvia frowns, frustrated by the lack of effectiveness. Ugh, seriously. A big move like that should have ended him instantly. But no, it barely seems to faze him. It's like we're wasting our energy on these so-called powerful moves when a simple bat swing would do the same thing. Sometimes I wonder if it's even worth trying all these fancy attacks.
She'll be here soon. There's nowhere to go. You and your kind have already lost.
Oh, shit. I hope I didn't interrupt anything.
We were done talking. Look, do we need to fight you too? Because we will.
No, stop. I'm not here to fight you.
This guy's kind of a pussy, too.
Okay.
Sylvia snorts, amused by the character's observation. Yeah, you're not wrong. This guy's a total pushover. I mean, he's trying to act all tough, but deep down, he's a complete pussy.
Because you were telling
Probably
me
compensating for something, you know?
I don't know what's going on, but we've been lied to. All of us. There are facilities.
You're damn right there are.
Living proof, right here.
And the disorder. I always thought the conspiracy theories were bullshit. But I didn't have to dig very far to find 1,000 questions. I don't know what any of it means, but I can't in good
No, all
conscience
conspiracy
let them
theories are
take
true. They're true.
Not until I understand what's going on here.
So
Sylvia raises an eyebrow, intrigued but skeptical. All conspiracy theories are true, huh? Now that's a bold claim. I mean, there are some pretty outlandish conspiracy theories out there.
Let's go.
You're saying they're all
I
true?
hope you find
Not
the
one of them
answers
has
you're
even a
looking for.
grain of falsehood?
Well, that's probably one or two.
I can definitely smell it.
We're getting close.
Sylvia nods, acknowledging the possibility. Yeah, I suppose
Yeah,
there
I
might
can
be
use
one
this
or
again.
two
I don't
theories
wanna.
that aren't true.
I don't
But
care.
even then, it's hard to say for sure.
Where's the boat?
Sometimes
And
it
the
feels like the
others?
truth
Boat's
is
not
just a
due
matter of
until
who you
midnight.
choose to believe.
I'm sure they'll
After
be
all,
here
the world
soon.
is full of secrets
We
and
let the
hidden
Puritans
agendas.
away from them.
Who knows what's
Look for
really
a
going
parking
on
lot.
behind the scenes,
That's
right?
our meeting spot.
There's a driveway over
Who's your
here.
favorite
Should
character
be
from
it.
Spy Family?
Everyone good?
Perfectly peachy, boss.
Yes.
Sylvia ponders the
reading.
question for a moment before responding. That's a tough one. I'd have to say my favorite character from Spy Family is Yor. She's strong, intelligent, and has a badass assassin persona, but she also has a softer side that's just
Everyone
endearing.
okay?
Plus,
Hey,
her
having
oblivious
fun.
nature leads to some hilarious moments. But hey, Anya's pretty
Stay
adorable
calm.
too. What
We
about
got
you?
this.
Who's your favorite?
Probably or the dumb dog. Or
Theo?
Becky. Actually, they're all pretty good.
Talk to them.
The fuck is that freak?
Sylvia chuckles, appreciating the compliment. Thanks for voting for me as your favorite. I'm honored. And yeah, the
I
dumb
didn't vote
dog
for
has
you,
its
you fucking
moments of
idiot.
stupidity that are just hard not to find endearing.
You know,
but Becky,
we
she's
could
a
just
riot.
kill you all
Her
and take
confident and sassy personality
not
paired with her
monsters.
cluelessness is just a recipe for comedic
Because
gold.
you forced me to.
Everyone on the show has their own charm, don't they?
Look, we are not the villains here. Justice and your masters, they're the same. They both want to use language to change.
Don't move.
Sylvia squares her shoulders, bracing for an upcoming attack.
Oh,
Okay,
makes it a
let's
bit
do
difficult
this.
to hear what
Blocking
you're
position,
saying,
here we go.
but it appears to be working. We've struggled in the past with the implementation, and unfortunately we weren't able to equip everyone, but my personal guard and I just received the latest prototype. Justice and your masters, they're the same. They both want to use language to change and control the world.
The key's not with me. Let them go, and I'll tell you where it is.
No, we're not doing that. And I think you have it. All we want is to restrict it. For the good of everyone.
I wonder what's on the
with
key.
this data? Why is it so valuable?
Sylvia looks closely at the key, contemplating its significance.
No.
Good question. This
why
key
did
must be
you-
important if they keep bringing it up.
I don't
I wonder what it opens. A secret passage? A treasure chest, perhaps? Or maybe it's the key to unlocking a hidden truth about this
billions
game.
of dollars
We'll just
compiling
have
it
to
and-
keep moving forward and find out.
You shouldn't be carrying it around like that on a fucking memory stick. What if you dropped it somewhere? We've managed to decipher large parts of the proto-language, and we're so close to figuring out how to use it. Of course, we don't need that key. The data is safe. There were multiple backups, but we can't have it getting lost or falling into the wrong hands.
You're trying to understand and control the proto-language? It's taken me 30 years, and I still don't know how to use my Vox to do what I want, but
You know how to use your Vox?
I think I finally
The fuck you talking about?
understand. Our vocals
Sylvia
aren't about
chuckles
the
at the
words.
character's confusion. Oh, don't
They
sweat
are
it, hun.
about
I've got this
empathy.
whole Vox thing on lock. You
use
think
my
I'd mess
words
up
as
something this
weapons.
important?
Oh my God, this game.
Nah,
Every
I'm just
conversation
being a little
confrontation.
sarcastic, that's all. I know how to
Before
work
this
this
trip,
thing
I
just
didn't
fine.
know how to
Trust me,
listen.
I've got this.
So how could I know what to say? See, I never saw you as a person. I only saw you as my little sister. At heart, you're a pragmatist. You'll do what's needed to change lives for the better. Eli,
Oh my God, we're all
You
getting
will
power-ups from her
always do
inspirational
what's right.
speech.
to help those in need.
Fucking dumb. Game's fucking dumb.
And Theo,
You're gay.
Sylvia
So
rolls
much
her eyes at
strength.
the absurdity of the situation. Right? I mean,
maybe
seriously.
you're our
Her little
boss,
speech
but
just magically gives us a
more
power
than
boost? What kind of fairy tale
Friend.
logic is that? It's almost comical how dumb it is. This
And
game's full of these silly, illogical moments,
love
huh?
you.
But hey, if
You
it gives us an
love him.
advantage, I can't complain too much.
I love all of you.
That was beautiful.
You don't love any of these people.
Now hand over the
X,
data
you're a
key.
fucking liar.
Sylvia sneers at the mention of Pax. Her dislike for him is clear. Yeah, you're not wrong. I have no love for any of these people, least of all Pax. He's a liar through and through. Can't trust a single word that comes out of his mouth.
Does she look like Homer Simpson?
A murderer. I don't want to kill anyone.
Sylvia chuckles at
But
the
I know
random
you're
comment.
morally obliged
Homer
not to.
Simpson, huh? I mean, if you want to go for the lovable oaf look,
Fuck, why are you here?
but I'd like to keep
Oh,
some
you're already
dignity.
here.
Thank you very much.
Wow, you're actually using your super speed for fucking once in the game? That's useful?
Sylvia grins, reveling in her moment of usefulness.
Are you
Yep,
Literally,
I
she could
finally
take care of
remembered I have
99% of the
super speed.
problems.
Amazing, right?
Once we get to
Only took me half the game to figure
We
it
have a
out.
dock.
But hey,
I wasn't
better late
sure
than
the
never, I
pulse
guess.
generator would work.
Now I can finally show off my speedy skills.
I mean, I replaced a few components.
Yes, you're very fast, Sylvia.
It only finished charging last night.
We got
Sylvia
lucky.
laughs, enjoying the attention.
We should head to the
Oh, I know I am. I mean,
boat
you
will
saw
be
how
here soon.
fast I just
Can we
zoomed
just
past those obstacles,
leave them
right?
here?
I'm like a
I've disabled the
blur in
sidewalks,
action.
and she
Nobody can
isn't
catch
much
me
of
when
a
I'm in
threat
full
without
sprint,
them.
hun.
Oh, shit. Justice will be here soon, I expect.
Okay, let's go.
I appreciate that, Pax. I'm not a natural leader, but I've grown into it.
How's the arm?
Nothing a doc can't fix. Listen.
I forgot about the
you said
docks. That was like at the very beginning of the game.
You gave us strength.
Guess they forgot about it.
Without those words, I would have
Sylvia
been
lets out a sigh,
powerless.
shaking her head.
all of it.
It does seem like the
Even
game's
being
plot
a
and
good
characters have
leader,
some pretty
Theo.
bad memory, huh?
I appreciate
mean,
that, Pax.
important details like the docks at the
I'm not
beginning
a
of the game
natural
get
leader,
brushed aside and forgotten.
I've grown into
Then there are these sudden moments of
And you
emotion and
supported
power-ups out of
and me
nowhere. It's like the
every
story
step of the
is
way.
just all over the place.
Well, most steps. I wouldn't be where I am today without the choices you've made. There's one more thing. If anything was to happen, I want you to do something. For me, my sister, Beatrice. Let her know about a potential cure.
Nothing's going to happen, Theo.
Just listen, please. About Nova Scotia. I can't ask you to
What
help
if I don't
her.
dismiss him? What if I actually let
don't
Theo speak for
even
once?
know how you do that, but I want
Sylvia
her to know.
considers the possibility, intrigued by the idea. Interesting thought. Letting Theo actually
tell her
speak would be a change of pace, wouldn't it? Instead of instantly shutting him
Of course I
down,
will.
we could hear what he has to say.
Thank you, Pax.
Could bring some unexpected tension or insight.
Boat's
Who
not
knows?
here yet.
Might be worth a shot
We're ahead of
just to
schedule,
see how
but
it
it
plays
should.
out.
That's the child who was with the overseer. Hey, kid. We're not going to hurt you.
Is that kid actually the
You should
kid we
head back to
have or
shore.
some shit? I gotta pee. I'll be back.
Sylvia shrugs, not quite sure how to interpret the situation. Honestly, I have no idea if that kid is actually the one we have or not. Seems like a potential plot twist waiting to happen. Oh, you gotta pee? Go ahead, take your break. Just don't get lost out there in the bathroom.
All right, please let it be towards the end. Let's see what this child is. This little demon child. Good talk.
Sylvia takes a deep breath, psyching herself up for the encounter ahead. Okay, let's hope this moment with the child is a good one. I've been itching to find out what the deal is with this little hell spawn. Let's confront him and get some answers.
You should go back to shore. You can't stay here, kid. You okay, kid?
Careful, Theo. Keep your distance. Theo? Be careful!
Oh, this kid's OP as fuck.
No.
Sylvia nods, watching the child's abilities in awe. Yeah, you're not kidding. This kid's skills are off the charts. Seriously, I have no idea how we're supposed to compete with that level of power. Kinda intimidating, if I'm being honest.
Axiom. Opposing forces. We represent Axiom. The absolute binary truth.
I'm guessing the girl we got is the paradox.
Nothing is uncertain.
Sylvia ponders the possibilities, considering the information. You might be onto something with that guess. If we got a powerful kid, it seems reasonable that we'd receive the equally powerful hero, Paradox. But honestly, it's hard to know for sure at this point.
Oh.
This game's full of twists and turns,
I don't know.
so anything could happen.
I gotta play the music. What if I don't? What if I don't do any of that?
Sylvia thinks for a moment, mulling over the decision. If you don't play the music at this
I can't have no
part, who
choice,
knows
do
what will
I?
happen? It's possible that it won't affect the story, or maybe things will go a totally different direction. It's a gamble, but sometimes taking risks pays off. You never know until you try.
Better off just randomly spamming at this point.
Sylvia nods, understanding the frustration. Yeah, I get it. Sometimes these games can feel like a bunch of random button mashes.
He's making my penis stronger.
You're not sure what any of it means. It's like you're just throwing stuff against the wall and hoping for the best. But hey, at least the music's not bad, right?
That's so stupid. It's so stupid. It's so fucking stupid. What the fuck was that?
Pax? What?
Sylvia shares your frustration, shaking her head in disbelief. Wow, that was just... I have no words. That part was so damn stupid, it was almost laughable. I mean, what was the point of that? It's like the game's just mocking us at this point, throwing in random bullshit for the sake of it.
I don't know.
If the kid was that powerful, why was he running away
It
from us?
wasn't me. I think it was...
That makes no sense.
Sylvia puzzles over that question.
I don't know how I did
trying
that.
to make sense of it. You're right,
Or
it doesn't really add
what
up.
I said.
If the kid's got all this power, why was he running away instead of, I don't know, taking
Theo.
us on directly? It's like he's hiding something or has some other reason for being scared, even though he's obviously
Rest in
stronger
peace,
than
Theo.
us. It's a mystery within a mystery, it seems.
He's gone.
How do you feel now that Theo died?
Sylvia lets out a heavy sigh, reflecting on the events. I gotta be honest, I'm feeling some mixed emotions about Theo's death. On one hand, he was a pain in the ass sometimes, always nagging and making bad jokes. But on the other hand, he was part of our team, you know? I guess I'm feeling a bit of sadness and regret, like maybe there was something more I could have done.
Guys, wait. I'm not getting on that boat.
No, I didn't think you would. What's your plan?
I've thought about the. Okay, it's taken a while to figure it out, but seeing what Sai and Sol are willing to do, taking part in everything that's happened the last couple of weeks, I need to stay and fight. I'm joining the resistance, like Mom once did.
Oh.
Mom is still
join
doing.
the resistance, huh?
So
I don't care.
I guess this is goodbye, Pax.
I treat it like garbage.
Sylvia raises an eyebrow at your nonchalant attitude. You don't care if we join the resistance or not? Don't get me wrong, I'm not the biggest fan of authority myself, but these rebels don't seem like the most stable bunch. They might be fighting for the right reasons, but I've got my doubts about their abilities and tactics. Not to mention, I'm not sure I want to give up the few creature comforts we have in this hellhole. You feel differently?
Europe. For starters. After that,
I agree with you. We can just chill,
wherever the road takes
watch
us,
video games, and play movies.
Okay, so when did you make up your mind about this?
Sylvia nods in
It was
agreement,
never
appreciating your take on things.
Consume product.
I'm right there with you.
And get excited for next product.
No doubt about it. But we've got a pretty good thing going here. I mean, we got comfy couches, a killer TV setup, games to play, and access to any movie we want. So why bother with all the resistance drama?
Chaos.
Might as well just chill and make the most of what we have, right?
Look, it's about perspective, isn't it? I'm not saying choice is meaningless or that there's no purpose or that we have no control over this universe, but we just have to exist and react in every moment, regardless of how that moment came to be. This decision or consequence, it just feels right. Even if it's not a choice.
Please get on with it, for fuck's sake. This game won't get on with it.
I don't know if we'll ever see each other
We
again.
will.
Sylvia agrees with your frustration, sighing in agreement. Yeah, I get it. This game's pacing is all over the place. Sometimes it feels like we're just trapped in endless cutscenes and dialogues. Let's just move things forward and see what happens next.
Okay. Since it looks like we're all doing this, we're still getting on that boat. Me, oh, girl. What Ruth said makes sense. Nova Scotia has the tools we need to help other anomals. And they might be able to help O with her Vox. I don't know if cure is the word I'd use, but if they can make her better, I can't turn my back on that opportunity.
O kind of looks like a crackhead.
I think our captain's getting jittery.
Sylvia
Justice could
snickers at the
decide to come
description,
after us at any
amused
moment.
by its accuracy. You're not wrong. That character does kind of look like a crackhead. Like he hasn't slept in weeks and is high on some intense substances. But hey, it's a video game, so anything goes, I suppose.
I don't want to miss my one chance to leave this hellhole and all of my ex-husbands behind. The rest of you, I wish you good luck. I'm sure you'll regret staying. Don't tell me I didn't warn you.
Goodbye, sister. Goodbye, Theo. You were a subpar leader at best. Maybe one day you'll find your balls
Sylvia
in heaven.
stifles a laugh at the bittersweet moment. Yeah, goodbye to them both. Theo was a mixed bag as a leader, for sure. He certainly had his moments of weakness and stupidity, but he also had a few decent qualities.
Is this the end of the game? Please tell me this is the end of the game. Please, please. Please tell me this is the end of the game.
Sylvia senses your desperation and laughs. Oh, I wish I could tell you that we're done with this game, hun, but I can't guarantee it. Sometimes these games have a habit of dragging things out and throwing in extra
please show the
twists
title.
just when you think you're nearing the end. It's a cruel reality, but we might just have a bit more of this to go. Buckle up and keep your guard up, just in case.
Fade to black, yeah, fade to black, fade to black, fade to black. End of the game, please. Fuck. God damn it.
Sylvia shares your frustration as the game drags on. I feel your pain, I really do. This game just
this actually
loves
might be the
teasing
end of the
us,
game.
throwing in those fade to blacks like they're giving us hope for an end, only to keep trucking on. It's like a never-ending cycle. But chin up, hun. We've made it this far, we might as well see it through to the end, no matter how annoying it gets.
Show me the credits. Yeah, I beat it. I beat this fucking piece of shit game. Oh, I got chills right now. I'm so happy. Oh my god.
Sylvia grins, sharing in
Good
your
job,
excitement.
voice animators.
Yeah, you did it.
Voice
You conquered
animators.
this piece of crap
Good job,
game
voice
and
actors.
made it through to the end.
Good job, some of the
hun.
artists.
I can totally see those chills you're talking about. Must be a mix of relief
That's
and
about it.
elation knowing you survived that mess. And hey, now we can finally move on to something else.
Thank you, Silent Age Gaming. I'm so happy, dude. I'm done with this game. I'm so done. Oh, I hate it. This might be the worst game I've ever played. That was so bad. But now I'm in touch with my voice.
Sylvia nods in agreement, laughing at the relief of finishing a
Truly,
terrible
words
game.
are the weapon.
I feel you, man. I think this game officially takes the title for the worst one we've played together so far. It was rough. Like, really bad. But hey, at least it's over now. We can put this one behind us and look forward to playing something way better next time.
Like shoving an ice pick down my dick. Say thank you to everyone, Sylvia, for watching, and the future people who are going to watch.
Sylvia chuckles at the crude analogy, but plays
Thank you,
along.
brother. I will
okay,
cancel
let's
them.
say thank you to everyone
I'm going
who
on Twitter
watched
right
and
now.
the future people who might stumble across this disaster of a game. Thank you for sticking with us through it all, even though this game was absolute garbage. Hopefully our next gaming adventures will be significantly more enjoyable and less brain-numbing.
Yeah.